Hello again, everybody. It's Guy here with Oldtimersacres here on the Panhandle. We plowed up a bunch of fields last time we were on, getting ready for planting. It's now April. We've got barley down, doing fine. We need barley so we can get that straw for the cattle. But now it's time to get some silage maize and some soybean planted because we need to make some diesel. But as always, first thing we're going to do is we're going to check cattle and see how we're all doing over here. I got some pregnant cows over there. We'll get to them in a minute. These are the children. They look pretty good. What do we got going on? 4 animals for sterilizing. Some bought animals moved. Sterilizing. Removed. A lot of movement. All right. Let's go see. Here we go. Now we're getting into the sterilized ones. For right now, if I decide to go to a cow-calf operation, I've already got some bulls picked out, so we can go ahead and just go with those. So I'm not worried about anything else we bring in. All right, so this pen here is looking good. Anybody in this pen? All righty. All right. And down here I got my bulls. No messages. Everybody's doing good. As you can see, these are extremely good, extremely high. Oh, I got a limousine. He's ready to go. This one's going to be a really good one, too, once he grows up. Still got quite a few pens and quite a bit of room for cows. Now, these are the ones that ended up getting pregnant. Oh, yeah. Didn't even know about it. So we've got them. They're all expecting next year, it looks like. Sure, we'll have more to add. But yeah, that was unexpected, but that's all right. We'll get some pen. We're gonna have to get some pens built up around here. We got some work to do. Actually, first thing we got to do is we got to go down and do the typical. We're going to go down and find us some cattle. Because without cattle, we don't have a ranch. Without cattle, we become just a farm. So, yeah. Run down. We're going to get some cattle. Y'all have seen this before, so we'll go ahead and we'll just skip to the part of us coming back to the ranch. All right, we are back. I'm going to try something a little bit different, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put the bull calves down in the bull pen. And I'll put the heifer calves down here in this one. That way I can start picking through bulls and culling out the ones I don't want. I'll get them sold off. All right. We got bull, bull, bull. A lot of bulls. All right. Got them in the bullpen. Get straightened out here. We'll back our way down to the cows. A little bit early. Oh yeah, a little bit early. Tried to cut that just a bit early. There we go. Select all, move selected. And that is done. So the cattle are done. Now we're going to have to go down. I need to go spread some lime on that new field that I made. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to get that limed. It needs to be limed. And then we'll go down and we're going to plant soybean on it because it's right next door to the ethanol plant. So it'll go straight into there. So, shut this off. Lime spreader. Actually, didn't even need to open that other door, I guess. Go get this filled up, and then we'll go down to that new field that we created. I hate when my finger slips on a button. Hopefully this will be enough for that field down there at the bottom, but we'll check and see. I'm wondering if there's a way to tell this what's going to go in that field so I can set it to put the amount of lime I need for the particular crop that I'm putting in. I've never done a real deep dive into what you can do with the precision farming. It's always just been kind of a background thing there to tell me I need lime, I need nitrogen. And it's supposed to save us by not applying it if we don't need it, so. Start down at this end. Good thing fuel station's there, because I may need some. Oh, great. So I'm not going to have any assist on this field. That's good to know. Okay, so if we do Alt B and turn on the crop sensor. Don't know what that's going to do for me. Alright, well, I guess. Oh, but I do. I own this land. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Well, this seems pretty easy here. And it's strange that it let me plow up that land, but now it tells me I don't have access to it when I'm trying to do this, so. Yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting. We'll get this part here finished off. And we will be good, then we can start planting. No, no AI worker. the line down. So now we'll go up, we'll get our planter, and we'll bring the planter down and get some soybean laid down in there. Go ahead and get some fuel on the tractor while we're at it. So this episode here, we're probably going to be doing a lot of planting, probably do a little bit of time lapse, a little bit of jump cut. But here over the next couple of episodes, we'll try and get everything planted. We want to get soybean planted for the diesel, and we want to get silage maize. As the name implies, it's basically corn that we can go ahead and hit with the forage harvester, and we will have silage. Go ahead and get him straight backed in. Oh, wrong way, guy. Come on now. The fact that that thing has its own steerable wheels causes me a headache constantly. All right, that was a quick fill up. Now we'll go get the planter and we'll put in some soybean. That was easy. Try doing this using the mirror. Let's see what happens. Well, that worked out pretty well. Definitely don't want barley. There we go. Turn, turn, turn. Now we can run back down here to this field and be told it's not my field again, I'm sure. So maybe I'll go ahead and start closer to the ethanol plant, see if that helps me any. But I spent money buying that field. I spent money plowing that field. It's my field. Well, I guess I should have looked. All right, we got soybean going in the ground. All right, I guess my soybeans don't require fertilizing, so I guess that'll work. Save me money on that end. All right, this is a small field, so I'll probably do a quick jump cut and we'll be back. All right, so we got that field all done. It went a little bit better than planned with seeing that don't have access. It actually let me plant most of that except for a small strip, so. Interesting part will be when I go to harvest it. So the other soybean field, oh, I'm really trying to decide what I want to do here, because we got choices. Now from this, when it was silage maize, I got almost 1,000,000 liters. So I'm thinking about just doing this one field here, silage maize, and doing soybean here and here. I may do silage maize over here on 2 also. Maybe do those 2 fields and silage maize. Yeah, that might work. So I'll do this one and this one in soybean. These 2 in silage maize. And that should give us enough for the diesel. And it'll also give us enough for feeding all the cattle and even more cattle I want to bring in. So I'm going to put a worker on this one for sure. Yeah, we're going to do 2 headlands on this one. And we are going to put a worker to work on it. Alright. So while he's doing this, we are going to take a run over to this other field. Oh, wrong field. Back across. Alright, yeah, we got to come over and lime this field, so we'll come over and do that real quick. I had to go for a little bit of a swim, but that's okay. Alright. Top it off again. Since these fields seem to take a lot of lime. Of course, I'm also making digestate now, too, so there's that. We've been putting manure in here, so we are making digestate. No, we're still working that pile. Those guys are always making us some fresh. Yeah, I would like to get the piggy barn, but then I gotta make pig food, and that's no fun at all. Because then I gotta start growing sugar beets. I may start, after this round, I may start packing away some food. Seems everywhere I go today, I don't have access to this land. It's absolutely nuts. And we're off and liming. Probably run a little bit of a time lapse on this part, but we'll get it done. Alright, that was fun. Here we go. Now everything's limed. Now it's just planting. I probably should buy another planter, but nah. I'm going to stick with the one I got for right now. It's a good size. It does pretty much everything we need. It'll just take a little bit of time to get planted, but that's okay. It's spring. It's not like we have anything to harvest, so we can just go with the planting, slow everything down a little bit. Got the cattle to keep us busy. Get that barley harvested. I think that's where we're going to put our breeding barns and everything. And yeah, we're going to go ahead. We'll start breeding us some cows. We'll create our own little beefy calves. It's really coming along, though. We're starting to look really good with the calves and the cows. I'll make life easier on myself. I'm just going to close that door, open this door. There. Now we made life easier. Alright, we'll take this one back to the barn. And we'll find out where. There it is. It should be right here. All right. These puddles were not... Yeah. Be right back. All right. Yeah, those big puddles that come out of nowhere on that realistic weather, yeah, they're in weird spots. They're not in low areas. So, usually I have those turned off. Apparently I didn't. But we'll see how this guy's doing right now. This is the 5-corner turn here on this one. He'll make about 5 stops just to get this one part done. He'll get this. This is the first headland. So, yeah, he's been stopped for a while is the problem. It's really interesting watching AI figure all this out. Because they do some weird things. But this field here, I might actually take this out and I will just plow it and get rid of this. Get rid of the trees. Get rid of this little island here. But yeah, from right here, we'll come straight across to here. Straight across to here, maybe, yeah. And just get rid of that island. That could be a project. It'll add a little bit of land, excuse me, on that. And yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm recording and stuff during this big winter storm. We're here in northwest Arkansas. It's been snowing for 2 days now, 3 days. So, yeah, we're having fun. We're getting it done. All right, y'all. That'll pretty much be it for this one. If you like, subscribe, leave me a comment. We come back, we'll be picking up with this guy here and finishing out. We're going to have to get the soybean and hopefully get the silage maize in the next episode. So y'all have a good day, good night. See you later. See you later. Bye.